Trying to edit this video has been the most annoying thing ever. And it was supposed to be up at 2. It is 1:32. It is not going to be up at 2. It's not going to be up at 2 because I still have to edit. So what happened was I recorded and trimmed the video on my phone, right? My phone overheats a lot. It's an iPhone 13. So yeah, it kind of crashed like 3 times when I was trying to edit. So then I just was like, I'm just gonna trim it and then edit on my laptop. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm doing. But I just wanted to say this video is in no means to compare the 2 games, as I haven't played Paralives yet. I've only played The Sims, and I haven't really played it recently because of a lot of stuff. But yeah, I've been looking forward to Paralives just because I wanted an alternative of The Sims, and I feel like that Paralives is a better alternative. It is still in early access, so there are going to be bugs and stuff on it when you go and play it, but it is available on Steam today. It literally is released today, and it's going to be 10% off for the game launching deal, I think, until June 1st. So I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just saying it because I'm like, if you want to play it, you can go play it, because that's what I'm gonna do. When I get my paycheck, I'm playing the game. I'm buying the game. I'm playing the game. Anyways, on to the video.
So if you don't know, The Sims 4 is a life simulation game, and they had these packs, DLC if you will, that would enhance the game somehow. So it would give you either a new world, new clothes, new build items, new storyline, new gameplay, you name it. That's what the packs, the DLC was for, because that's what it is. It had 3 types of DLC, which was expansion packs, game packs, and stuff packs. And then in 2021 they started adding kits that were $5.99 each, and some of them are $6.99 because they're like promo kits. But expansion packs were $39.99, game packs were $19.99, and stuff packs were $9.99. I got to thinking, I wonder how much I spent on The Sims 4. Also, how much is The Sims 4? And so I broke down the cost of everything, and that's literally what the video is. And the reason why I did this is because Paralives just got released, and it was $35.99.
Right now it's $35.99 because there's a 10% off introductory discount. Regular price is $39.99, which would probably be like $40-something. I, however, am going to buy the bundle with Outbound because I actually was gonna pick between buying Paralives and Outbound today if they can't, because they came out. Well, because Outbound's discount ends today and Paralives comes out today, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna see how much Paralives costs and I'll decide. But now that I know there's a bundle, I'm gonna just buy the bundle.
And I'm actually really upset because I don't have the money to buy that right now, but I always had money to buy The Sims. I digress. I started off playing The Sims 4 on my Xbox, and then I went to MacBook, and then I went to gaming laptop. Now I went from Xbox to MacBook because I bought a MacBook for school. And then I found out very quickly I wasn't gonna be able to use the MacBook because the software we needed for my program was heavy. So then I had to buy a gaming laptop. And that's why I switched over 3 devices. However, I shouldn't have had to buy the game each time over again. Now in 2022, the game became free, like base game became free, but before that it was $40. So keep that in mind. So just on Xbox, I had bought 6 expansion packs, 2 game packs, and 4 stuff packs. Now I also got 2 bundles. One bundle was like a game pack and 2 stuff packs, and then another bundle was an expansion, a game, and a stuff. So those were all priced differently, but here's how much I spent. For the expansion packs that are usually priced at $39.99, it actually was $43.29 with tax on Microsoft Store. I spent a total of $259.74 on 6 expansion packs. Now, for game packs, it's usually $19.99, but on the Microsoft Store, it was $21.64. I spent a total of $43.28 on 2 game packs. For stuff packs, it's priced at $9.99 for each stuff pack. On the Microsoft Store, it was $10.81. I spent a total of $43.24. And then we came to the bundles. Now with the bundles, like I said, I got one bundle that was like a game pack and 2 stuff packs, and then one bundle that was an expansion, a game, and the stuff pack.
I was in fact wrong. I just re-looked at it, and the first bundle was this one, which is an expansion, a game, and a stuff. And this was the second one, which is also an expansion, a game, and a stuff. So I don't know why they were priced differently, but these are the prices for them. I don't know.
So for the total price of Xbox only, I spent $427.42. Now that doesn't include the base game and the Island Living bundle, because I don't remember how much that was. I didn't buy it, my dad bought it for me because it was a gift. Now, transitioning from Xbox to MacBook, I don't know how much I've spent because I don't have like any record of it since Origin was like disintegrated, like Origin was phased out and it went to EA. So I can't give you a definitive answer on how much I spent on MacBook, but already I've spent almost $500 on the game. One game. I didn't mention it. I mentioned it, but I didn't properly say it. So for console, you couldn't have CC, which is the main reason why I wanted to transfer over to laptop in general, because I saw so many people making all these cute Sims and creative Sims, and they were doing all this stuff with their worlds and the mods they were using. I was like, I want to do that, but you weren't allowed to on console. So that's why I went on laptop. That was another reason why people would want to play on laptop rather than console. But also that was free. That was made by people who played the game already. It wasn't made by like EA or the developers or anything. It was made by people who played the game and wanted to see stuff in the game, and they had the ability to do it, so they did it. But yeah, the only payment you would probably do is like downloading the thing or like supporting them, like donating to their Patreon or whatever. Some people had some stuff behind paywalls, but for the most part, a lot of the mods in CC that I played with were free. So because I didn't have the data for a MacBook, I'm not including it in this, unfortunately. But we know I spent some money on it. We know I spent some money on it. So for PC, I counted how many I bought, and then I counted how many there were. So I have both prices for everything. This is when they started adding kits as well. So I have kits on here as well as the branded kits. I bought a total of 13 expansion packs, which came out to $519.87. There are 21 expansion packs in total. 21. Because I stopped buying packs in 2023, so I didn't buy like 8 packs, I think. The price of all the expansion packs right now would be $839.79. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Sorry, I had to. For game packs, I bought 10. They're priced at $19.99. My total is $199.90. However, there are a total of 12, and I refused to buy 2 of them, which was Strangerville and Star Wars, because I didn't think I would like those packs. So with those 2 added, the total would be $239.88 if you bought the entire set of game packs. For stuff packs, I bought 18. They are priced at $9.99. I spent a total of $179.82. Yeah. There are 21 in total, and for that price, it comes out to $209.79. Then we get to kits, which I was like, that's kind of stupid. I did buy 3 of them for like $17.97. That's like the total I spent on that. But I was like, after the third one, I was like, you're like, they're releasing so often that it's like, why would I I'm not going to continue buying this. There are 54 kits in total, so that comes out to $323.46. Just for kids. And then for the branded kits, it was 4 of them in total, and that comes out to $27.96. So here's the total of how much everything cost. I don't know how much I spent on MacBook, unfortunately, but this is just with Xbox and gaming laptop on my total cost, which came out to $1,384.98. And that's without the MacBook. That's without me knowing how much I spent with MacBook. The total cost of the game is $1,640.88. A game costing over $60 is insane. Over $1,000 on one game is crazy.
So I calculated the percentage of how much Parallax costs to The Sims, and originally I put 2.19% because I was doing it with the $35.99, which is with the discount. So now I'm gonna redo it with the $39.99. So $39.99 divided by 1640.88 equals, and I multiply it by 100. So yeah, it's roughly 2.4. It's still less than 3% of The Sims. So it's cost less than 3% to buy Pair Lives rather than The Sims. You get what I'm saying? Like 3% of The Sims as a whole, you could get the Pair Lives. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if I'm wording it weird, but that's what I mean.
I just wanted to do that math. So it's like, that's insane. So yeah, I will be buying Pair Lives. I'm very excited to play it. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on this channel or on my second channel, but I may do both. I may do like builds on my second channel and like gameplay on this channel, who knows. And here's my closing statement. They didn't have to keep making packs, honestly. You could have just added some of the stuff from other packs into one. Now, it would have taken longer to develop, and that is okay. But pumping out packs after packs after packs for people to just keep buying and buying and buying because they don't want to be like, it's fear of missing out, or they don't want to be like left behind with the new gameplays and stuff. You know, and then on the gallery, like some people have base game stuff, right? But there's some packs, like for instance, when I would go in the gallery and I would see a cool build, it was one pack I was missing. There was always one pack I was missing. I would get so mad because I'm like, bro, it's just one pack I'm missing. What could possibly be in this build from that one pack? But because I don't have that one pack, I'm missing out on looking at something on the gallery, putting something on the gallery in my Sim town. So yeah. Anywho, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to do a price breakdown of The Sims 4 because I was like, there's no way I spent $1,000 on a single video game. There's no way. And I did. That's literally a little more than my rent right now. That's how much I spent on that. That's crazy. That's it for today. Bye bye.